In the fast-paced world of business, deals are made every minute. Whether you're buying a company, selling your product, or forming a partnership, having the right legal documents is crucial. Think of these documents as your playbook, outlining the rules of the game and protecting your interests. One common misconception is that legal documents are only for big corporations. That couldn't be further from the truth. Even for small businesses and startups, having the right agreements in place can be the difference between success and a costly legal battle. These documents provide clarity, prevent misunderstandings, and ensure everyone is on the same page. Remember, in business, a handshake is great, but a legally sound contract is even better. So, as you navigate the exciting world of entrepreneurship, remember that knowledge is power. Understanding the ins and outs of key legal documents is essential for any savvy business owner. Let's talk about the letter of intent, or LOI for short. Imagine you're about to make a big purchase, like a new car. You wouldn't just hand over your hard-earned money without first agreeing on the price, right? That's essentially what an LOI does in the business world. It's a document that outlines the key terms of a proposed deal before a formal contract is drawn up. Think of it as a gentleman's agreement that signals serious intent from both parties. Now, an LOI typically covers the main points of the transaction, such as the purchase price, payment terms, and any contingencies. For example, if you're buying a business, the LOI might state that the deal is contingent upon a satisfactory due diligence review. It's important to remember that an LOI is generally not legally binding, meaning you're not legally obligated to follow through with the deal. However, there are exceptions to every rule, so it's crucial to have your lawyer review the document carefully. Now let's move on to the big leagues. The purchase agreement. This is the formal, legally binding contract that seals the deal. If the LOI is like shaking hands on a deal, the purchase agreement is like signing on the dotted line. It's the document that outlines all the nitty-gritty details of the transaction, leaving no room for ambiguity. Unlike the LOI, which is more of a preliminary agreement, the purchase agreement is comprehensive. It covers everything from the purchase price and payment terms to representations and warranties, closing conditions, and even what happens if something goes wrong. This is where having a good lawyer is absolutely critical. Think of the purchase agreement as the rule book for your transaction. It lays out the rights and obligations of both the buyer and the seller, ensuring a smooth and legally sound transaction. So, when do you need an LOI, and when is a purchase agreement necessary? Well, the LOI is typically used in the early stages of a transaction, after the parties have agreed on the basic terms, but before they've invested significant time and resources in due diligence. It allows the parties to memorialize their understanding and provides a framework for further negotiations. The purchase agreement, on the other hand, is used once the due diligence is complete and both parties are ready to finalize the deal. Both documents have their pros and cons. The LOI is less formal and faster to draft, but it offers less legal protection. The purchase agreement, while more time-consuming and expensive to create, provides comprehensive legal protection and minimizes the risk of disputes. Understanding the differences between these two documents is crucial for any business owner. Whether you're buying a business, selling your company, or entering into a strategic partnership, knowing when to use each document can save you time, money, and potential legal headaches down the road. Remember, in the world of business, a little legal knowledge can go a long way.